All right, I just got a box full of lever locks from Waddac2 in the UK and rattling around in the bottom of the box without a key, kind of like an afterthought. Maybe found this rattling around on the floor in his house and decided to throw this little Mul-T-Lock in. Kind of interesting. It is a 5-pinner. Get that off there so you can see. There's the mounting nut and all the hardware looks like came with it. But if you roll this guy back, you can see that additional chamber. Let me get these off of there because then it'll leave me with these flat sides. I can put it in the vise. And besides that, it looks like Rich and I are now married. Yeah, double married. Well, that'll probably go on, but I'll never get it off. How about I put him right there? Not bad. Okay, let's get back to Mul-T-Lock. It looks like it's intact. I'm looking down inside of all these chambers now that I can see in that first one, and I see what I believe are both inner and outer pins in every single chamber. It doesn't look like it's been tampered with. It looks like the clip, it might have been removed, but it's hard to tell. There's a lot of dirt and grit, makes me think that maybe this thing has not been disassembled. So let's clamp it up and see if I can't get this guy picked. All right. All right, let's start with this little guy. It's a little flat flag. It's the number 5 from the multi-pick kit. I'm going to try to pick it clockwise. Let me turn this a bit so it doesn't focus too badly on my thumb. Heavy tension. Let's find out what we got here. Remember, feels like pin 2. Little click. 3. I'm actually trying to pick the outer pins first. Make sure I do have the flat flag. I do. That felt like pin 2. That was pin 4. Okay, now I'm lightening up on my tension. I don't believe we've picked all the outer pins yet, though. Okay, there's pin 1. I can't get the pick out. It's trapped behind him. So I'm going to try to pull up and pick him from behind. Come on, I'm stuck. Okay, we are getting a little bit of counter rotation on him, very slight. A nice click, but I think I might have overset him. That was pin 2 again. That's pin 1. I'm getting multiple clicks off of him. But he stopped, so let's stop pushing on him. Pin 5. Outer pin. Nope. He acts like he's set. Pin 1 is back down. Oh, deep fault set. I will take it. Okay, so that tells me we are probably hung up on inner pins at this point. So inner pin springs are much smaller, much weaker. So I've really got to lighten up on my tension finger. And let's see if we can find an inner pin. Usually when you slide back, you'll run into them, and that should be a good tip. That was pin 4. I got a tiny click and a little bit deeper fault set. Okay, I'm hitting 1 again. And I'm looking down the keyway. It's definitely the inner pin hanging down there. See if I can get under him, get centered. No. There we go. I will take it. All right. Other than the crunchy on the outer pin on pin 1, I didn't feel anything really unusual inside of here, like serrated perhaps on pin 1, but the rest of them I think are all standard. I do not have a key, so I've got to keep this unlocked while, let's get everything we need up here. Get that out of here, get all this stuff out of here. We'll put Waddac2 up here where he belongs and put the lock right there. Okay, I'm going to try to hold it like that and pull that clip off using a flat blade screwdriver. And there we go. We don't need no stinking high-tech tools around here. Let me tilt that down just a little bit more so you guys can see what's going on. All right, let me double check and make sure I didn't screw this up. All right, the pins are now on this side. I am going to shim it, and I see I got a hollow follower. See if this fits by some freak. Nope, doesn't fit. How about if I force it? Yes. That is a perfect fit. My goodness. You'd think I planned that. In gutting, things don't usually go in my favor, but that worked out. All right, I just need him to bridge that gap right there. And let's try it. Okay, that seemed to work. Let me pull that out of the follower. That, by the way, is custom made. Those are like $8,000 a piece just to fit this lock. Beautiful. It's nice and shiny. There's no goop in here. It's a shame I don't have the key for it. All right, let's take a look. See what we got. Inner, outer. We have a slight serration on the bottom of it, but I don't think that's a true serrated. There's a mushroom. All these are serrated, it looks like. All these have mine, and there's another mushroom. Yeah. No weirdness about the core. I did have a little ball bearing pop out, and he is probably was an index somewhere. I don't know where he came out of. You know, something had to go wrong, right? All right, let's get these guys set up. He's still got his inner pin in him. And these do have little serrations on them. You'll see when I... Yeah. When I do a close-up. That is a tapered inner pin. And we have a mushroom. All right, let's look upstairs. Couldn't be too, yeah, these are nice and short. Very tiny upper. And that's, again, because of the profile of the lock, it'd have to be. I don't think we're going to find any weird stuff upstairs based on the profile of this lock. There's just not enough room to have any decent size, say, you know, mushroom or spool or anything like that upstairs. I didn't even see where that thing went. There he is. That time, I did. I saw it. Only because it bounced off of my cheek. And the last one, same. All the uppers are the same because of the short profile of this lock. The real trickiness was in the downstairs. So anyway, here's what we're looking at. grab this guy and try to pick it up closer to the camera without spilling anything. We actually have a little serration. Let me grab a probe here. We've got a little serration on the inner pin here, and then we have serrations on all of the 1, 2, and 4, but I don't think those are real, what I would call serrated pins. It would cause a little click, but other than that, it wouldn't really get caught up too much, I don't think. And then we had 2 of these these massive looking mushroom things. We do have a tapered pin, very slightly taper here. I don't know if that's just wear or that's just designed to get caught up at varying rates inside of the lock. I didn't notice any different feel on it, to be honest with you. Anyway, guys, there you go. The multi-pick from my new mate in the UK, Waddac2. Thank you, sir, for the lock and all those lever locks as well. Thanks for your time, guys.